we decided to look into BrainWorks for our son. There were just things that we were noticing, but the schools he was good enough. His learning was good enough. Not good enough for his father and I, but good enough for the school system. They were okay with him being C's and D's. We didn't exactly know why he was having a hard time, but we knew he was having a hard time, and so this seemed like the right fit for him, because I knew sitting and just going, what's 2 + 2, what's 2 + 2, I tried that, it didn't work. There had to be something to help him recognize his spatial issues, his visual, and try to correct it. Some of the challenges that we had when we started a new activity, sometimes Gavin would feel like it was too hard. He would get frustrated. We'd have a meltdown early on where he was like, this is too much, I can't do it. And the things were hard for him because that's what he needed to work on. So it was hard, but we'd get through that first time, and then he'd start to have some success in the area, and things would start to click, and then it was good. Once he gets to that point, it's like, wow, you're awesome, like, look where you've come from, look how much better you're doing. And it's kind of a special time that we spend, just him and I. And I think he liked showing the things that he was doing to, like, his cousins or his brother. He liked to show them, like, hey, look what I can do, can you do it? And, you know, be able to have mastered the activity and show somebody else. He really liked to be able to do that. Some of the progress that I've noticed with Gavin, one of the things would specifically be his handwriting. It was terrible. It was really difficult to read, and it's improved greatly. His spelling has improved drastically. He was at about a 4th grade spelling level as a 7th grader, and he's jumped to his own. He can spell forwards, backwards faster definitely than I could spell backwards. And that was probably his weakest area. His reading is definitely improved. He's much more fluent in his reading. I feel like he's more confident. When he played football this year, I think because he could understand visually things a little bit better, his coordination, we'd been working on that, his left and right, and him understanding, like, I flip things and how to re-see that area. He's been able to, like, he kind of knows, and he knows how to talk himself through it a little bit better. So just in those things, his math, we're starting to be able to line up the columns, and his math grade's been improving over the last couple of months, where he was having a lot of struggles flipping numbers and not lining things up. He's starting to be able to do that and do it by himself, and we're seeing a lot better grades. He's been, like, consistent A's on his assignments, and those were, like, D's at the beginning of the year. So in his language arts, which is all his writing and paragraphs, sentence structure was really poor previously. The spelling, punctuation, capitals to lowercase letters, he didn't see a lot of difference between them, and he's writing, like, a decent paragraph for a kid his age, where before it was not great. I enjoyed the time with Gavin, that we have this time together, and it kind of forces you to shut down your phone or your TV or whatever and spend time, just him and I. And really getting the chance to see his struggles and maybe understand them for the first time. I knew they were there, and I didn't really know how to help him, and I would try different things, But it kind of gave me like a source and outlet of how could I help Gavin so he can understand, so we can work within it. And I felt like I was trying, but I try this or try that, and I finally had like, okay, now I know how to help him.